You remember earlier in the week when a member of the administration testified before Congress that the arch that Trump wants to build in Washington, D.C. hasn't been approved yet. It's just a conversation. There isn't even a proposal. We're just talking about this. Remember that? Now watch this.
Look, this is the East Wing Ballroom all over again.
I went to check out the proposed site for Donald Trump's triumphal arch and take a look at what I saw. 2 fenced-off areas with workers inside. And that's notable because earlier this week, Interior Secretary Doug Burgum told lawmakers here on Capitol Hill that there had not been any, quote, final agency action around building something.
I think you're probably aware that there's been no final agency action around building something on a site.
I visited the site with Democratic Congressman Jared Huffman, who asked the secretary about the arch in that hearing. And let's just say he had some choice words. Do you believe that Secretary Burgum perjured himself in front of the committee yesterday about the status of this?
He came pretty damn close to it. I mean, I could not have been more clear in asking about this project, and he said there is no project, there is no proposal, there is no final agency action. He hemmed and he deflected and he dodged, and then he said there was just a discussion. This doesn't look like a discussion to me.
Huffman actually sent a letter to the secretary giving him a chance to revise his testimony, noting it's a federal crime to make false statements to Congress.
You would have to be a fool not to understand what's going on behind these little curtains where they don't want people to see. You can actually look in and see. They're breaking ground. They're ripping into the earth.
Now, a spokesperson for the Department of the Interior tells me that the work going on at the site was a standard survey, standard practice to test the soil and the ground before a final proposal. And they said that the secretary was 100% accurate in his testimony.
See, Donald Trump doesn't wait for permission. That's not testing, and you know that's not testing. You know goddamn good and well that's not what's going on there. Donald Trump isn't fucking smart enough to understand that shit needs to be tested before you build on it. Go see the few sections of wall he actually did build in his first term. No, he's just starting because he doesn't fucking care what the law says. He doesn't fucking care what the rules are. He's going to do what he wants. I am going to support any politician in the future that vows to tear that fucking arch to the ground and, if possible, do the same with the ballroom. Any Democratic presidential nominee that not only carries the policies that I want to see carried into office, but also vows to remove Trump from the history books, you have my vote. Chisel his name off of every building, rip his name off the Kennedy Center, tear down his arch, put the East Wing back to where it was, take down those stupid fucking portraits, put the Rose Garden back the way it was. You agree to do that? You got my vote.